Max Nation and Dog Pound. I'm Unger to the Max. Welcome to today's episode of the Sports Room Talk Show. Now, last night I did a video collaboration with Chicago Audible to preview this Week 3 matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. I will be uploading that video tomorrow from the Ohio Media School. I had a couple technical difficulties while trying to upload it at home, so don't worry about it. It will be uploaded. It will be there for your viewing pleasure. And I hope you enjoy those videos. Speaking of which, this is my first regular video since I got to the mind-boggling and amazing milestone of 400 subscribers. Let me say that again. I got to the milestone that is absolutely mind-boggling and amazing and just spectacular and crazy and insert other descriptive words here. 400 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you to everyone who has come onto my channel and watched one of my videos. Whether you popped in during a live stream I was doing where I was talking to an opponent's YouTuber to preview that week's Browns game, whether that was just a regular live stream, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was a regular video. It doesn't matter if it was a video where I was doing some type of in-game reaction. Doesn't matter what type of video it was. It means the absolute world to me. When I started this channel, I didn't think I was going to even reach 100 subscribers. So to not only reach that, but now be at 400, it's just mind-blowing to me. And I have a list of people I want to thank. And these are all the YouTubers that I've done a video collaboration with. Gangrene David, New York Jets YouTuber. Ingraven Vids, Baltimore Ravens YouTuber. Norbcam, big time Seattle Seahawks YouTuber. Jazzy TV, Cincinnati Bengals YouTuber. Skins Fan All Day, Washington Football Team YouTuber. On the Warpath, another Washington Football Team YouTuber. JTuck151, although I think he goes by Cowboys Fans Only. You can guess what team he roots for. The Dallas Cowboys. The Bring the Juice Colts podcast. Indianapolis Colts YouTuber. JB412 and Steel Twins. Both are Pittsburgh Steelers YouTubers. Oh, also, you can just call me the Max. Thanks again, JB412. Samoan Raider. Las Vegas Raiders YouTuber. Spotlight Raiders Talk, another Las Vegas Raiders YouTuber. Philly 500, Philadelphia Eagles YouTuber. UCF Jaguar, Jacksonville Jaguars YouTuber. KC Sports Report, Kansas City Chiefs YouTuber. And the channel that put me over the 400 mark, Sauce Sports. That's right, when I did a video collaboration over on his channel to preview the game last Friday, I think it was. You can find the video in the Sports Room Talk Show playlist, as well as the Cleveland Browns vlogs and in-game footage playlist, where you will find today's video in the Sports Room Talk Show playlist. But while I was doing the video on Sauce Sports, that's when I got to 400. Now, as I said earlier, I did a video collaboration with Chicago Audible to get ready for Bears-Browns. I'm just having a couple technical difficulties here at home, so when I get to Ohio Media School tomorrow, I will upload it, set it as an instant premiere, and I added a couple things to it. Hopefully you like the new graphics that I put in. I used Adobe Premiere to add a couple things and just give it a bit of a test run and see what you think. Anyway, so turns out Justin Fields is going to start for the Chicago Bears on Sunday. And we might have Odell Beckham Jr. out on the field for this game. We're not 100% sure right now, but I heard he sent some type of tweet to Jarvis Landry, who's out for 3 to 4 weeks most likely. But OBJ sent him a tweet saying, like, don't worry, I got your back. And from what I've heard, he was out on the practice field. He's on the depth chart for this week against the Bears. So I think that's a good sign, right? Most likely it means he's playing. But then again, OBJ's been listed on the depth chart. He was on the depth chart for last week against Houston. And he was on the depth chart for week 1 against Kansas City. And he didn't suit up for either game. Maybe if OBJ had been playing in that Kansas City game, we would have won. Speaking of Kansas City, I don't think they're as good as they have been the past couple years. I really don't. And the main reason is their defense. Granted, they had to play us and then the Baltimore Ravens. They are the 2 best teams in the AFC North. You cannot tell me otherwise. The Ravens and the Browns are going to fight each other all season long. All the way up until week 18. To see who's going to win the division. Now, I thought that once the Ravens lost J.K. Dobbins, Marcus Peters, and Justice Hill, and who's their other running back? Oh, now this is going to bother me. Hold on, let me look this up. Oh, I wish Ingraven Bids were here right now. This is real time. Baltimore Ravens depth chart. Running backs. Actually. It was J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, there we go, and Justice Hill. They lost all 3. So they had to go out and sign Latavius Murray, Devontae Freeman, and they already had Tyson Williams on the roster. Given that as I said, they lost Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, Justice Hill, and Marcus Peters, I thought, okay, this division is the Browns to lose. Baltimore is saying, not so fast, Cleveland, because you couldn't get the job done against Kansas City. We will. And I don't think Kansas City is, as I just said, I don't think the Chiefs are as good this season as they have been the past couple years. So, do I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl? I'm not sure. I'm really not. Because they kind of look vulnerable. And maybe I'm just seeing a bit of a illusion, if you will, because of their defense, which has never been very strong. The Chiefs' defense has never been that great. They just have to be good. Because Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs offense covers up the deficiency, if you will, between the offense and the defense. Much like how Aaron Rodgers covers up how the deficiency between the Packers offense and the Packers defense. Think about it. Green Bay's drafted defense first round with, how many of their most recent picks? Like 9 or so with their first round picks? The only exception I can remember is when they stupidly traded up and drafted Jordan Love. And, drafting Jordan Love. I wonder why that was a bad thing. I don't know. Why was drafting Jordan Love a bad idea? Oh, I know. Because it pissed off your main guy, Aaron Rodgers. You ever think about that? I don't think Green Bay did. I just don't. We have to play Green Bay in week 16. So yeah. But, Do I think the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl this year? I'm going to actually say no. No, I don't. This year, I think their defense is just too spotty. Again, maybe it's just because they played the Browns and the Ravens. But here's the thing. If the Chiefs want to get to the Super Bowl for the third consecutive year, guess who they'll most likely have to get through? The Ravens and or the Browns. And if they get through that, then they'll probably get to the Super Bowl because most likely they'll play Buffalo, who doesn't really run the ball. But who's to say that the Chiefs will be able to beat the Browns and or the Ravens? You can't definitively tell me that the Browns would lose to the Chiefs. You can't. Because think about this. The Browns would have won in week 1 had Nick Chubb not fumbled, if Jamie Gillum actually punted properly, which he did in week 2, so I don't know how he screwed up in week 1, and if Baker Mayfield doesn't throw that interception. Which, I've gone back and forth on this. Some days since the game, I've thought, okay, he was trying to actually throw it to the receiver. Some days I've thought, oh, no, he was trying to throw it away. Looking at it again and again, I think he was trying to throw it away and live to see another day. Maybe he should have just taken the sack. It's hard to... Oh, I just forgot it. I just remembered another YouTuber I worked with, although it was a phone collaboration, not a video collaboration. Sports Live in the ATL. Back in 2018, I worked with him when the Falcons played the Browns. Don't worry, Sports Live in the ATL. When the Browns go to Atlanta next year to play the Falcons, we will do a video collaboration. Mark my words. Again, this season, I'm trying to do a video collaboration for every game on the Browns schedule. I already got weeks 1 through 3 done. And I'm already set with a Minnesota Vikings YouTuber for next week. I actually met that guy through Tom Grossi. I tried to connect with Tom Grossi for when we played the Green Bay Packers, but that didn't quite work out. However, I did find another Green Bay Packers fan that I'm going to work with, again, through Tom Grossi. I'm actually set weeks 1 through 6. Not sure what I'm going to do about the Denver Broncos. I've heard a couple names, but yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole schedule. Anyway, getting back to what I was talking about before. I don't know if the Kansas City Chiefs are going to get to the Super Bowl. I really don't. Because they barely won against us, and they only won because we had self-inflicted wounds. We know this. And the Ravens were able to keep up with them. I think that Ravens defense... Okay, I'm going to say it. I think the Ravens defense... No. The Ravens are not the best defense in the league. I would say Tampa's defense is better. I would say the Rams' defense is better. I actually have the Buccaneers' defense in my fantasy football league. However, they're only projected to get about 5.5 points. And they're playing at Los Angeles against the Rams. And so I dropped Christian Kirk, the Cardinals wide receiver, from my bench. And I added the Denver Broncos defense because they're projected to get 7 points by hosting the New York Jets. So I'm starting the Broncos defense because they have the easier matchup against the Jets. So, yeah, I can't believe I got to 400 subscribers. It's absolutely amazing. Thanks again to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I hope that you are enjoying the content. I can't wait till we get to 500 and then 600, 700, 800, 900. And the day I get to 1,000 subscribers, the day I get to 1,000 subscribers, I think I'll just be like this. Then again, that's how I'm going to be tonight. Why? Because it's AEW Grand Slam. You didn't think I was just going to forget about that, did you? Hell no. Hell no. I cannot forget about AEW Grand Slam. Why? Because AEW is on an absolute tear right now. It is at least 100 times better than WWE. Oh, come on. Tell me I'm wrong. You know why they had Big E tweet that he was going to cash in on Bobby Lashley like 2 weeks ago? Because WWE knew they had to try and bring in some viewers who have switched over to AEW. Because All Elite Wrestling has been destroying, specifically Monday Night Raw, in terms of ratings the past couple weeks. And WWE's scratching their heads like, well, shit. Oh, I shouldn't say that word, actually. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like it. So, instead, I'll say, well, crap. We're getting killed by AEW, who just brought in Ruby Soho, Adam Cole, and Bryan Danielson. Let's see, how can we respond? Oh, let's have Big E win the WWE Championship. Okay. Yeah, I guess. But AEW is... Here's why I like AEW better. Because they give us fresh, new storylines. Like, I didn't think I was going to get to see MJF and Brian Pillman Jr. feud. But they have been feuding. And it's been great. And that match is happening tonight at AEW Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium, which will be the largest crowd that AEW has performed in front of. And I think it's going to be a total sellout. Tonight's a 2-hour show, and then on Friday, they are doing Rampage, which usually AEW Rampage is an hour show. Not this time. It is going to be a 2-hour show. We have on that show we have Powerhouse Hobbs facing CM Punk. We've got, let's see. Oh, we got the Men of the Year, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky taking on the Inner Circle's Chris Jericho and Jake Hagar. Tonight, we have Bryan Danielson against freaking Kenny Omega. What? What? Bryan Danielson, the guy who was just in WWE, headlining WrestleMania back in April, as Daniel Bryan going against Edge and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship in a triple threat match, is now in AEW, headlining AEW's biggest show of the year, that's not a pay-per-view, against the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. Interesting caveat, though. Tonight's match will not be for the title. It's just a straight-up one-on-one, which is why I believe Bryan Danielson is going to win. Let's see, what other matches? Oh yeah, we have Ruby Soho against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, for the women's title. I don't know what to do with this match, because Britt Baker hasn't had her big feud with Thunder Rosa yet, and you need to do that match, that feud, with the title on the line. But at the same time, darn rubber band just popped. Oh well. There we go. At the same time, you don't want Ruby Soho to lose, so what do? I don't know how I almost said WWE. No, I don't know how AEW is going to do this, but I have faith that they'll pull it off. And then you have Cody Rhodes against Malachi Black. Oh boy, has this storyline been good. Cody Rhodes faces Malachi Black back at AEW Homecoming in Jacksonville. And Malachi Black just kicked the head off of Cody Rhodes. I think if you look out your window, you still might see Cody Rhodes' head flying around. And since then, Malachi Black's destroyed everyone in the Nightmare family. Arn Anderson, Lee Johnson, Dustin Rhodes, and he fought. So Cody Rhodes came back, and we're getting that match. I don't know what to do with this match, because it's like, with the whole storyline, you don't necessarily want Cody to lose, but is it time for Malachi Black to lose his first match? No, I don't think so, but maybe Cody can take the loss, and then you can have Malachi Black lose a trilogy match down the line. I don't know. But that's why I'm intrigued. I want to see what AEW is going to do. So, this is going to be amazing. Thanks again for helping me reach the 400 subscriber milestone. It's absolutely insane. Again, I will be posting my video collaboration with Chicago Audible tomorrow. So I would look for that around noon-ish. I'll set it as a premiere because the reason I'm doing that is because, again, I'm adding some new elements to it so that it's not just a basic Zoom video collaboration. It's not just a basic StreamYard live stream video collaboration. I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try adding some new elements to it and seeing how you, the subscriber, and how you, the viewer, respond to it. If you like the changes and the new elements, I will continue to add them in and try and add other elements in. But for now, I'm going to get rolling. So, thanks for tuning in and watching this video. Really appreciate it. You stay awesome. And I will see you on the next episode of the Sports Room Talk Show with Unger to the Max. I'm Unger to the Max saying, have a good night. A salute to you. Go Browns, beat the Bears.